All right, so we're back. Question number 2 about the lemonade stand. All right. Ashley had a summer lemonade stand where she sold small cups of lemonade for $1.25 and large cups for $2.50. Ashley sold a total of 155 cups of lemonade for $265. How many cups of each type did she sell? Alrighty. So if you remember from the last video, our first step is always going to be define our variables so we can keep everything straight. And we find what the variables are to be represented as at the end of the question here. So how many of each type did she sell? So we're going to make X the small cups. We're going to make Y the large cups. Oh my gosh, excuse my handwriting. This is awful. Okay, so let's look at our first piece of information and we can try and make 2 equations out of it. Or we'll make one piece of information and oh my god. We're going to make one equation out of this piece of information and a second equation out of the second piece of information. All right. So she sold the small cups for $1.25 and the large cups for $2.50, and that in total got $265. That means that we can multiply $1.25 times the number of small cups, because that's how much the small cups costed, and add it to the price times our large cups. And that'll give us our total here, the total amount of cups sold for $265. See, they kind of did you dirty here, because ideally they would have put this $265 up here next to the money, but just kind of put 2 and 2 together and realize that you're going to keep all the money stuff together. And then if she sold a total of 155 cups, then that means that that can simply be X plus Y equals 155. Hopefully you see where I got all those numbers. Let me know if you have any questions. So if you remember, our first method of solving is we can cancel a value out. So, but like none of the, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. If you look at these here, you realize that none of these have the same coefficient, so you can't really cancel anything out. But what we can do, if we multiply this whole side, or this whole equation by $1.25, we get, I'm going to move this here, we can get $1.25x plus $1.25y equals, so you see we distributed that into these numbers here, equals, and then whatever $1.25 times 155 is, which comes out to be 193.75. All right, awesome. So actually, I'm going to move this over here. I'll move that there. All right. I'll move it a little closer. Okay. So then what we can do, if we want to cancel out x, we will subtract these. So that gets us 0x plus, let me do 250 minus $1.25. Gets us $1.25y. That's confusing there, but hopefully you can see that I subtracted $1.25 times 250. And then subtract those two, 265 minus 193.75 equals 71.25. Then we're going to divide both sides by $1.25. Get that y equals 57. Awesome sauce. All right. And then pretty simple from here. All we have to do is substitute our value from y into one of these equations. So I'm just going to substitute it into the first equation. Now rewrite it over here. 25x plus 250y equals 265. So you can see that's just this equation right here that I put over there. So we have $1.25 x plus 250 times our value we found for y, which is 57, equals 265. Or 25x plus, multiply those together, 142.5 equals 265. Subtract this from both sides. Sorry if this seems kind of redundant, just want to walk through every step. And 265 minus 142.5 equals $122.5 $1.25x, and then divide both sides by $1.25. We isolate x and find out that it is 98. So then if we look back at our variables here, we see x equals small cups. So we can say small cups sold is 98, and large cups sold equals 57. That's just because we defined those variables at the beginning. All right. So if that is all you needed to know, you can stop the video now, and I'm going to show you the second method too. That I know this is the method I learned in school, so this may be easier. I don't know. So we're going to rewrite our two equations. $1.25x plus 250y equals 265. And our second equation was x plus y equals 155. All right. Oh my gosh, sorry for this handwriting here. Hopefully you can even read it. So our second method that we can use to figure out what x and y are is we can... Okay, I'll be right there! Sorry, that was Ellie calling down. All right. So what we can do next is we can actually define a variable. If we subtract y from both sides, we will get that x equals 155 minus y. So that's a simple way to kind of define the variable quickly. And then what we can do is substitute that back into our first equation here. And then we'll only have one variable in the equation, and we can solve it right there. So 125, or sorry, not 125, $1.25 times what we found for x equals 155 minus y. Oh, wait, what am I writing? Oh my god. Plus 258y equals 265. So then we're going to distribute, put $1.25 into both of those. $1.25 times 155 is 193.75 minus $1.25y plus 258. Where did I get that number? Am I crazy? I'm crazy. Oh my gosh. This is a zero here, isn't it? It's $1. 250. My handwriting messed me up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. 250. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm so sorry. I'm glad I caught that. Okay. Now, this is what hopefully you weren't confused by that at all. Okay. So it's equals 265. Alright. Then we're going to combine like terms of 193.25. Right. Minus $1.25 plus 250 gives us $1.25y. 265. Subtract this from both sides. Minus 193.25. Put that in my calculator real quick. 193. It gives us $1.25. Y equals 71.75. 7 right there. Okay, divide both sides by $1.25. And that gives us what? Okay, I got 57. Yep, 57. Okay, that makes sense. 57 equals y, I think. Does that make sense? Did I get that? I don't know. 57 equals y. And then we put that back up into our first equation. You do x plus what we figured out y is 57, 155. Subtract from both sides. 5 minus 57. That get this. X equals 98, which is exactly what we found before. So whichever method is easier for you, feel free to use that. Hopefully that helps. Okay, something got like messed up here at the bottom, but you get the point. You probably see where I messed up here somewhere. Oh, I see what I did. Oh my gosh. No, wait, what? I don't know. I don't know what I did here. I got 57.4 when I put that in my calculator, but I'm guessing I just like put in some fraction wrong somewhere. I don't know, but hopefully that helps. You get the right answer. And yeah, that is it. Let me know if you have any questions.